Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
David, I hate to wake you up, but I have to, darling.
I'm in here, shaving.
You're what?
Shaving. I've got an early appointment in Connecticut this morning.
I know it, and I wanted to have breakfast started before you woke up, even.
The best laid plans of mice and men. And hush up. Don't talk so loud or you'll wake yourself up.
Hey, what'd you say about a mouse? Is our kitchen mouse in the bathroom with you?
No, I'm all alone. Go back to sleep. I'll get my breakfast at the station.
You'll do nothing of the sort. I'm not the kind of wife who lets her husband eat out. What do you think?
I'll take the will for the deed. I have to catch the 8:3 to Redbury, and I can't afford to miss it.
You won't miss it. I'll be dressed in no time.
Darling, please stay in bed. Believe me, it'll be easier all the way around.
It's the principle of the thing, though. Oh, where'd I put my mules? This country wasn't built by women who stayed in bed while their husbands got up and went out to hew the soil.
This country wasn't built by women, period. I'm not going out to hew the soil. Anyway, you don't hew soil. I'm just catching the train to Connecticut.
Well, you're going to catch it with a good breakfast in your stomach. You're in my way. Move over.
Say, you're not going to take a bath, are you?
I took my bath last night. Just let me wash my teeth a minute.
I still say it would be faster if you stayed in bed.
Look, don't you want to have breakfast with me?
Sure I do. But I also want to get shaved. The lather's getting dry.
It's nice lather, by the way. Kissing you is like kissing a lemon meringue pie made with lilac.
That's the soap. It's not lilac. Or is it?
It's lilac. Not too strong, though. Don't worry, darling. Nobody me would notice. All right, I'm out.
All finished?
Yep.
For keeps?
Yep.
Too good to be true.
All I have to do is comb my hair.
Oh, I thought
You
so.
can have the mirror to shave in 1 second. Go on, be a good boy. Move over.
This apartment seems to be getting smaller in the morning.
I suppose you'd like it if I put the coffee on in a kimono.
Frankly, I'd prefer it in the percolator.
Goop. Also, be glad I don't have to scramble into a girdle and hold up the bathroom putting on lipstick and rouge.
Haven't I told you how glad I am about that?
No.
Well, I'll tell you now. Come here.
That glad?
That glad.
David, am I really a good wife?
Well, you're the best I've had to date. Your coffee's pretty good.
What do you mean, pretty? What's more, a bride's coffee is usually undrinkable. David, how long is a bride a bride?
Till she gets some sense.
I say you're a bride until things begin to go wrong.
Then you'll be a bride until you're an old lady.
That's very sweet.
Optimistic, too. Now run along and fix breakfast. Quick, scat.
All right. Hey, leave the door open while you shave so we can talk to each other.
I don't like to talk to each other while I shave.
Then you just listen. I like company while I do things.
Hey, Claudia. I'm cutting myself to ribbons. What's happened to this razor?
Why, nothing. You know I don't shave.
Listen, I know you didn't shave with it, but did you use it to open something with?
Oh.
Oh, what? Come on out with it.
Well, there was a little paint on the windows yesterday.
Say no more, Claudia. There is one thing inviolate to a man, and that's his razor. Never use my razor again for anything, for cleaning windows or anything else.
David, you are not talking to me like a bride.
I'm talking to you man to man. It's an unwritten law. A wife is not to tamper with her husband's razor.
How much does a razor cost?
It's not the cost. But you put it before. It's the principle of the thing. Suppose I didn't have another blade.
But you have, though, haven't you? David, answer. Have you?
Yes, I have one that I hid.
Then I think you're very inconsiderate to make such a big fuss over nothing.
I'm inconsiderate. Just because I happen, mind you, to have an extra blade, I'm in the wrong. Oh, you're the limit.
Then why'd you marry me if I'm the limit?
I guess I like people who are the limit.
It's good. David, we almost had our first fight. You know it?
We came mighty close to it. Is breakfast on the way?
Coffee's on. David, you really want 2-minute eggs? They're so wishy-washy.
I like them wishy-washy. You can drink them. They go down quicker. Look, darling, I'm in a hurry. Let's skip the eggs this morning.
You will not? You can't go to Connecticut without eggs. Nice eggs like I'm cooking? Are you putting your tie on yet?
No.
Tell me where you are.
What's it to you?
Nothing to me, but everything to the eggs. Look, I've timed you for a week now. I put them in after you got your tie on, and they're just right when you come to the table.
Eggs are cooked with a clock, not by a man's tie. Anyway, I'm nowhere near my tie. I'm only up to my socks.
My, you're slow.
At the moment, I have one brown sock and one blue sock. The best-dressed men are wearing them the same color this season.
Oh, you must have taken them from the wrong pile.
Are there 2 piles?
Yes, because some of your socks have holes in them, so I make 2 bundles.
Even so, darling. With socks, you roll them up in pairs that match. Not just any 2 unrelated socks that come into hand.
Don't be silly. They're rolled up that way because they don't match.
Eureka!
What's happened now?
I found another blue sock.
That was clever of you.
There's a hole in the toe.
Naturally, you took it from the wrong bundle.
Sweetheart, darling angel, I could joyfully wring your neck.
David, I think you really mean that. Oh, don't let's fight over little things. Or big ones either.
Yes, let's don't. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would still like to wring your neck.
Well, wring it. That was nice. I like you to wring my neck.
That's all the time I have to wring necks this morning. I'll wear the hole.
Oh, you'll feel uncomfortable all day.
I know.
Let me find you another pair.
Haven't got time. I'm catching the 8-3. Toss me my tie and hustle with that breakfast.
It's ready.
No, stop joking. I'm really in a hurry.
I'm not joking. It's ready. I always put everything out the night before. Even the table set.
I'm surprised you don't make me eat my breakfast the night before.
So, you know, it would give us more time in the morning to have breakfast behind us.
I think it would be better just to let things go along in their old humdrum way. Look, darling, you're underfoot like a puppy. Now, scat, scat, scat.
Scat is for cats. I wonder what's for dogs.
I never thought of it. Remind me to figure it out tonight. Now, come along to breakfast.
Doesn't the coffee smell good?
Yeah, it smells pretty strong.
Oh, David.
What?
It's boiled away.
Well, never mind, darling. It's all right.
But I do mind you can't go off without coffee. I'll add water.
I don't like coffee with water added.
You'll never know it.
But I do know it. I'll just have my eggs and cereal.
No cereal. It's prunes this morning.
Prunes? I did not get married to eat prunes.
Mama told me to give them to you once a week. They have iron or something in them.
That is the first nasty thing your mother has ever done to me. Now, just wait till I see her. Just wait.
Then what will you eat?
The eggs will be enough. Here, ooh, they're hot.
They just came off the stove. What do you expect?
Hey, hold on. These eggs aren't soft-boiled. They're hard as rocks.
Oh, David, they passed the 2-minute stage.
That's putting it mildly. They're practically ready for college.
Here, let me cook you some more. It'll only take a minute.
Look,
I mean
darling,
2 minutes.
I have to go. I have to go, honest.
But you can't go on an empty stomach.
You would be surprised. Goodbye.
David, come back. You haven't kissed me.
I haven't time.
But, David, promise me you'll get breakfast at the station.
That's what I wanted to do in the first place.
Claudia, what is the matter with you?
Nothing, Mama.
Don't tell me nothing. I don't like the way you've been acting all afternoon.
Oh, shopping makes me a little tired, I guess.
Since when? Come on, out with it. What's bothering you?
Nothing.
What did you and David quarrel about this morning?
Mama, how'd you know we had a quarrel?
Whose fault was it?
Your fault.
My fault. There is one thing I will never do, cause any trouble between you and David.
Oh, what are you talking about? He adores you. He thinks you're just about perfect. Except for prunes.
Oh.
The prunes were only the finishing touch, though. It was really his socks that started it.
Socks?
He should have taught me to darn socks better, Mama. Darning gets me down. I've absolutely no talent for it.
How do you know? Have you tried it?
No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. What do you expect?
Have you got a darning egg and darning needles in the house?
I've got regular eggs and regular needles, and that's good enough for any sock. Mama, look!
Don't get off the subject. Look at what?
That pet shop, there's a monkey in the window. Mama, quick, come on.
Stop pulling at my elbow. I am not interested in monkeys. What I am interested in is buying some darning cotton to patch up your marriage.
Well, wait a minute. Just look at him, can't you? Isn't she fascinating?
I fail to see anything fascinating about an ugly little monkey.
He is, though. Watch him swing.
Oh, look. Look at him turn his somersault. Oh, Claudia, look. I do not like monkeys. They're dirty and they're homeless.
Of course they're homely. That's what's so cute about them. I'm going in the shop a minute.
You're going to do nothing of the kind.
Don't be silly. There's no law against just looking around.
There ought to be... Claudia, come back.
You go buy some darning cotton. I'll meet you later.
You're not fit to be trusted in the pet shop alone. Oh, wait for me. I'll go in with you.
Oh, Mama, look over there at those puppies. Oh, couldn't you just eat them?
No, I could not. Come along out, Claudia. The place smells terrible.
Oh, all pet shops smell terrible.
Well, what can I do for you, ladies? A nice little puppy?
What kind of puppies are those?
Well, those are, they're very fine puppies. They're, well, as you can see, wonderful puppies. Their mother was a nice puppy, too.
Oh, they're adorable, but I can't seem to place the breed.
Well, like I told you, miss, they're just puppies, and they're going to grow up to be just dogs. You know, some of the best dogs there is, well, it's just dogs.
My husband wouldn't like a small dog, but I am interested in the monkey in the window.
Oh, that's a nice monkey, that is.
Do they make good pets?
Depends if you like monkeys. Some people like monkeys. I just sold one to Leola Day, the picture actress. She likes monkeys.
My daughter isn't a picture actress. Besides, I heard that monkeys bite.
No, this here monkey only bites men. He likes ladies, all right, but it's funny how he just don't like men.
All David would need would be to come home after the prunes and be bitten by a monkey in his own house. Now, come on, let's go.
Hey, Mama, wait a minute. Do you think there's any chance that those puppies might grow up into big dogs?
Well, lady, that's anybody's opinion, but I'd say they'd grow up small. Looking at them, you sort of get the idea that a cocker spaniel is about their biggest ingredient.
Then I won't even get friendly with them.
Oh, of course, one of these might... No, I guess not. Lady, you wouldn't want a really big dog now, would you?
Sure, have you got one here?
No.
Thank heavens.
Not here, I mean, but out on my place in Long Island, I've got a great dog.
What kind of a great dog?
Lady, there isn't any use describing this dog I'm speaking about. He's got to be seen to be appreciated.
Why isn't he here?
Well, no, he's sort of too large to keep in the shop, but I could bring him in.
We wouldn't dream of troubling you.
I would. Would you bring him in?
Why, sure I would. No trouble at all. It's only across the river. You two ladies come back tomorrow, and I guarantee you'll fall in love with him.
Oh, please do, if you're sure you don't mind.
Claudia, are you utterly mad? What on earth would you do with a great big dog in a tiny little apartment?
Patch up our marriage.
Try some darning cotton instead.
Oh, it wouldn't be half as exciting. David and I need a pet of some kind, something alive and living to bring us together.
In due time, and God willing, you'll have a baby. That's alive and living. Can't you wait until then?
Oh, we'd have to wait too long. But we can have the dog tomorrow, Mama. He's just across the river.
All story material used in this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. When you have young folks in the family, you just can't tell when they'll be trooping home with their pals. But you sure can tell that they'll be heading straight for the refrigerator to get out the frosty bottles of Coca-Cola. Now that there's more Coke available, keep your icebox stocked up. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Claudia, listen to me. Was it necessary to come all the way downtown just to buy a coffee pot? You could have got one uptown.
Midges had a sale.
$4.80 instead of $5. Our combined car fare was 40 cents, to say nothing of the time we spent. And I, like a fool, let myself be talked into it.
It was the principle of the thing.
The principal cost you 20 cents. Why don't we go across 34th Street? Why are we going this way?
Shorter.
Further.
This is a one-way street.
The other way. Anyway, we're not an automobile. Oh, look where you're going.
I am.
You're not. You nearly broke your neck. What's the matter with you? Haven't you and David patched up your quarrel?
Yes, but I unpatched it again. Mama, I just don't darn well, and that's that.
Learn.
I don't seem to. I start out all right, and it all looks all beautiful and crisscross, and then suddenly it's just a great big bunch. David says it feels just like a pebble in his shoe.
I don't doubt it.
Oh, and Mama, and then the coffee.
What about the coffee?
Boils away.
Why do you let it?
How can I help it? It's as much David's fault as mine. We get talking, and first thing you know, there isn't any coffee.
Shouldn't talk so much.
I know. It's happened twice this morning, too. Second time we weren't talking. David wasn't even speaking to me.
How could you let it happen twice, you little dope?
I didn't. I was watching it carefully, and then suddenly the pot was empty.
Nonsense. A watched pot doesn't even boil, much less boil away.
This one did. You see, the first time it boiled away, it got a little hole in it. It was just a little hole.
Claudia, a hole is one thing that is just as big, little, as big.
I know it now.
Well, all I can say is your marriage certainly is on the rocks. Did David threaten to divorce you?
Everything but. And if you don't think he's mad at you...
Me? What have I done?
Telling me to give him prunes. He won't forget that in a hurry.
Tell him I beg his pardon. Just a moment, if you please.
What are you stopping for?
Because I suddenly realized that this is the street the pet shop is on.
Pet shop? Oh, is it? I didn't notice. What a coincidence.
And I fell for it.
Now, aren't you glad? Look, Mama, the monkey's still in the window.
In the window? Yes, he is. Look. Oh, isn't he cute? Oh, look at the way he's scratching himself. Oh, isn't he cute? And he bites men, too. Just the thing to take your marriage off the rocks.
I've changed my mind, Mama. I don't think we'd be happy with a monkey.
I'm not certain that a monkey'd be happy with you. Come along now. Keep
Hey,
talking.
now, wait a minute. If you don't think we're going in to look at that dog, as long as we're here, come on, Mama.
We are not.
After the man brought it all the way into town for us to see? Aren't you ashamed?
He was bringing it into town anyway.
Oh, come on. It won't hurt just to see, will it?
Well, if you're asking me, the answer is yes. Oh, all right. We'll just look, and no monkey business.
I told you I decided against the monkey. Come on in, Mama. It won't hurt just to look.
Except that it takes 5 years off my life every time you look at something.
Well, look who's here. Good afternoon, ladies. I knew you'd be back.
Then, sir, you knew more about my plans than I did myself.
Well, you're back, aren't you?
I'm afraid so.
And the Major's waiting for you.
The Major?
The Major. That's what his name is. The dog, Major.
But I don't see him.
Either do I. Where is he?
I got him tied up in the backyard. He's too big to keep in the shop. Sort of, wait a minute, I'll go get him.
Well, that's a load off my shoulders.
What?
If this animal's too big to keep in the store, he's too big for your apartment.
Oh, there, Major. Slow down. Don't take it. Oh, watch out, ladies. Here he comes.
Claudia! Claudia, get out of the way!
Down, Major.
Claudia, you
Here,
hurt.
Major. Down, Major, now. Bad boy. Lie down there. Oh, dear old my. I'm awfully sorry, lady. That was a bad bump.
Yes, I mean, no. I just went down all of a sudden. I mean, he put his paws on my shoulder, and here I am on the floor.
Here, now, let me help you up. Are you hurt?
No, but I'm glad he didn't head for you, Mama.
So am I.
Well, come on, Major. I'll put you back in the yard where you belong. I bring you all the way in from Long Island for lady to see, and that's the way you act.
Oh, don't take him away. He didn't mean any harm. He was just friendly, wasn't you? Oh, Mama, look at his eyes. Aren't they beautiful? And his coat's just like silk, and he's enormous.
Is he gentle?
Gentle, you can put your hand right in his mouth. Go on now. Put your hand in his mouth. He won't bite.
No, thank you. I'll take your word
You
for
know,
it.
the more I look at him, the bigger he gets. He must be the biggest dog there is, isn't he?
If there's any bigger, I ain't met him. This here dog weighs close to 200 pounds.
200?
Well, 150 anyways.
You're sure he's a dog? He looks more like a lion.
He's a Newfoundland, ma'am. 100% Newfoundland.
Looks like 120% to me.
He has the face of an angel. It is a he, isn't it?
He's a he, all right.
That's good. Claudia, of what possible interest can that be to you?
I think David would prefer a manly dog.
Claudia, you're not intending by any chance to buy
Am I?
that...
You bet I am. If he doesn't cost a fortune.
Lady, that dog's worth $500. Yes, sir, that's what the fella paid for him, $500.
$500. What fella?
Fella that owns him, millionaire, lives up on Park Avenue. Name is Morgan, Augustus Morgan.
Oh, then the dog's not for sale. That's different. Oh, he certainly is a beautiful doggy, isn't he? Oh, aren't you making nice old Major?
Oh, he's for sale, all right, though
Oh.
maybe for sale ain't the right expression. He's practically being given away.
Given away.
Get that bargain look out of your eye, Claudia?
Oh, he's a bargain, all right. You see, this fella Morgan leaves him here last week and says, my wife won't let me keep the dog. Find a good home for him and just get enough out of it to pay your expenses. So, that's the story, miss. And you can have the dog for $25. That's what I figured it cost me in damages and hamburgers this last week.
$25. And he weighs about 200 pounds. I'll take it.
Claudia, you don't buy dogs by the pound. And if his former owner couldn't afford to keep him, you and David certainly can.
Who's this Mr. Morgan's wife, Mama? David hasn't got a wife like that.
If you buy that dog, David won't have a wife at all. He'll divorce you for a lunatic. He'll not only wreck your marriage, he'll wreck the apartment.
Mama, couldn't I just try? Couldn't I just take him on approval?
That's an idea. Leave me a name and address, and if you like the dog, you can send me a check.
That's wonderful. Can you trust us?
Of course. You two ladies look as honest as the day is long. Got anything to identify yourself?
Let me see now. I've got my name pinned inside my coat pocket.
Why?
I don't know. Mom always made me do it.
Why?
I don't know. I never asked her. Mama, why did you want me to carry my name in my pocket?
So if you got lost, you could find yourself, I guess.
More or less.
Well, it's as good a way as any to identify yourself. But I guess nobody would think up a stunt like that to cheat a man out of a dog.
Here it is. You can see it.
I could if I could read upside down. You read it to me.
Claudia Brown, 117 East
Claudia
7th.
Brown, 117 East.
Oh, that's not my name. I changed it.
You changed it.
Naturally.
Don't sound natural to me.
I got married.
Oh, you got married.
Mhm.
That's good and natural. Well, I hope you remember to feed him.
My husband?
I was thinking mainly about the dog.
Claudia, before you get your life involved with this monster, wouldn't it be wise to reconsider?
Reconsider what? He's beautiful.
Start with a bowl of goldfish.
Oh.
Nice goldfish.
Fish aren't animals.
Canaries are nice.
They're not animals either.
Kittens. How about kittens?
I adore them, but my husband isn't crazy about cats, I don't think.
Well, a lot of men aren't. Then again, a lot of men are. Depends on the man, I imagine.
Yep. And I think it'll have to be Major.
Claudia, may I ask how you intend to get this creature home? Carry him?
He'd go on a taxi, lady. He loves taxis.
That's a blessing.
We better buy him a collar and leash.
The one he's got goes with him, lady.
You mean I can just walk out with him?
Nothing to stop you. And I'll be expecting a check for the dog tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm sure it'll be the check.
And I'm sure it'll be the dog.
Hey! Hi there, anybody home?
Oh, David, I didn't hear you.
What's the matter? No kiss.
David,
Look here, are you going to be one of those wives that's always carrying a grudge, huh?
I am not.
Well, that's a relief. Here, I bought you something.
Oh, lovely. I bought you something, too.
You did?
Mm-hmm. 3 guesses what it is.
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
It's animal.
What kind of animal?
Well, it's a long story
I'll make
now.
it short.
Well, you see, David, listen, David, I wanted to cement our marriage.
You wanted to do what?
Well, you went off without even kissing me.
I'm sorry. That's why I bought you the candy.
And that's why I bought you the dog.
The what?
Dog.
Did I hear you correctly? Did you say dog?
Yes.
Claudia, listen to me. There are two things in a man's life that he has to pick out for himself. One of them is his dog.
I know, but you see, I happened to pass a pet shop.
You bought a dog at a pet shop?
Well, you don't think I bought him at a drugstore?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we can return him, darling, but won't you just look at him first?
All right. I suppose it's one of those anemic toy white poodles.
No, it's a little bigger than a toy poodle.
Well, where is it? Let's see it.
Locked up in the bedroom. Now, David, wait. I'll open the door, and you better stand with your back against the wall.
Why?
Because you'll see why.
Hey!
Darling, he knocked you over. Oh, he always does that. Are you hurt?
Sure, I'm hurt. I won't be able to sit down for a week. Hey, wait a minute. Give a man a chance, will you? Come on.
He's just playing.
Glad to know it. Holy smokes, let me look at you. Why, you are a monster.
That's what Mama said.
Well, Mama's right, as usual. Claudia, how did you get a dog like this in a pet shop?
Well, we'll take him back, darling. Don't get excited.
Over my dead body, we'll take him back. He's magnificent. Look at those eyes. Look at that confirmation. You know what? You've got good taste in husbands and better taste in dogs.
David, you like it?
Do I like it? I've always wanted either a Dane or a Newfoundland. I'd say these dogs are pretty expensive,
He
aren't they?
cost over $500.
Ouch. That's a lot of a dog for our savings account.
But the man only charged me $25.
25?
Yeah.
That's giving them away.
I know it is. He was a special sale because, you see...
Because why?
Oh, he's not vicious or anything. You see, it isn't the initial cost, it's the upkeep. And I bought 5 pounds of hamburger for him. Well, 4.5 pounds, really. I left out half a pound for us.
Are you trying to tell me that we can't keep him?
Oh, David, I want to, but I was afraid you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I'll work my fingers to the bone for the old boy. Hey, come on over here, old pup. Come on. Now, don't knock me over again. Why, he's only a pup. He don't play. Come on
Careful,
over.
David, watch the table.
Okay, Major. So you want to fight, huh? All right, I'll show you. Come on, get in there and fight. That's a boy.
Oh, it's the house telephone. I'll go.
Take it easy, boy. Now, take it easy now, boy.
Hello? Yes? Oh, no, I don't know what it can be, but I'll see if I can stop it.
Come on, we're out again.
I'm awfully sorry. Bye.
Who was it?
The people downstairs.
What do the people downstairs want?
They want to know what's going on upstairs. Their chandeliers are falling down.
All story material used in this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. Has it occurred to you, lady, that you can order Coca-Cola by the case now and get it? It's not a bad idea, you know, to keep an ample supply of Coke on hand. You never can tell when Junior will want to treat his school team or daughter will ask the crowd over for a Coke party. In your housework, too, it's nice to work refreshed with ice-cold Coca-Cola. When you shop, have your grocer or service station put a case of Coca-Cola in your car. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.